So now come to the another structure that is called as the lysosome. Okay, the lysosome, it was discovered by Christian D. Dubé in 1955. So it is, of course, it is a single membrane bound organelle. That means it is bound by a single layer, and it is formed by the process of the packaging in the Golgi apparatus. For example, look at the structure. This is the ER. So this is the Golgi, and this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it synthesizes the lipid and it transports to the lipid, it transports to the Golgi. And here also the smooth rough endoplasmic reticulum, it synthesizes the protein and transports into the Golgi. And after that, the Golgi apparatus sorts, that means the protein and the lipid, it should be decided by the Golgi apparatus. So now come to the lysosome. So like the packaging, the lysosome, this is the lysosome. So that means the lysosome is also formed by the process of the packaging of the Golgi body. So what is the function of the lysosome? That means here also this lysosome is also formed by this Golgi body. So what is the lysosome? It's simply, let's say this is the lysosome. It contains many hydrolytic enzymes. Hydrolytic enzyme. So what is the hydrolytic enzyme? That means it is a digestive enzyme or simply acidic enzyme. So that's why what is the pH of lysosome? Always it is the very acidic, because the hydrolytic enzymes are present, or the digestive enzyme. For example, protease. Protease, that means it digests the protein. Carbohydrate, that means it helps in the digestion of the carbohydrate. So nuclease, that means it helps in the digestion of the nucleic acid or the DNA and RNA. For example, the lipase. So lipase means it helps in the degradation of lipid. So that means all these hydrolytic enzymes or all these digestive enzymes are present inside the lysosome. So first, next come to the what main important is the polymorphism of lysosome. So what is the polymorphism? That means more than one form of lysosome. That means the lysosome have different type of the lysosome are present. So that is called the polymorphism. So it is also a neat question. That means which organelle shows the polymorphism? The answer will be lysosome. So the lysosome are the three types of the lysosome are present. One is called as the primary lysosome, another is called as the secondary lysosome, and another is called as the autophagosome. The secondary, it is also called as the heterophagosome. The primary is simply called as the primary. So what is the primary lysosome? That means in this primary lysosome, here also the hydrolytic enzymes are present, but the hydrolytic enzymes are present in the inactive condition. Inactive means here also the enzymes are present, but it is not active. For example, in this structure also, let's say any protein comes to this, it cannot digest because the protease is present, but the protease is present in the inactive condition. So that means in the primary lysosome the proteins are present, but it is present in the inactive condition. But in the secondary or the heterophagosome, the protein is present and that too in the active condition. So that means here all the molecule, that means protein, carbohydrate, lipid, nucleic acid, phosphate, all these things, they are digested by this secondary lysosome. So that's why the secondary lysosome, the main function is the digestion of the food. So what is the digestion of the food? Simply let's say in the stomach, let's say in the stomach cell, if I cross check it, there are many different types of the cells are present. So if in the exam it will be asked that which type of the cell, or the in the cell, let's say this is the one cell of the stomach cell. So in the cell of the stomach, which organelle digest the in the stomach the proteins are digested. That means in the cell of the stomach, which organelle digest the protein? The answer will be the lysosome. So that means the lysosome of the stomach digest the protein. So that means in the liver also, in the small intestine also. So that means they all contains the lysosome. That means inside in these liver, small intestine and stomach, that means all the alimentary canal, that cell contains the nucleus, the lysosome more vigorously, because this lysosome helps in the digestion of the food. Another important is that lysosome which also helps in the digestion of foreign particle. What is foreign particle? That is simply called as the antigen. For example, let's say this is a bacteria or the virus or the bacteria. So what is the foreign particle? That means anything which is not about the cell or not about our body, I mean outside body material. Let's say this is the bacteria, it enters into it. So now this bacteria, the lysosome digests the bacteria because the lysosome contains the acidic enzyme, the hydrolytic enzyme. That means this hydrolytic enzyme can digest anything. So it also digests the bacteria also. So that is the main function of the lysosome. One is the digestion of the food, along with that it helps in the digestion of the foreign material, the foreign particles such as bacteria, virus, pollen. What is the antigen? Different types of the antigen, they can be digested in the lysosome. And another is the autophagosome. Autophagosome means, let's suppose this is the nucleus, this is the ER, and this is the Golgi. So this is the lysosome. This is the, let's say, mitochondria. So if the mitochondria is damaged, so now that means it is now not in use in the cell. So this mitochondria, it fuses into it and it enters into the lysosome, and lysosome digests its own cell because it is not now the use of the cell. So this autophagosome, it digests its own organelle which are damaged or dead, of course. That means it is not use of this. So that means the autophagism means digestion of its own organelles. So that's why the lysosome is also called as the suicidal bag of cell. It is very important. It is many times asked in the NEET exam that which cell organelle is suicidal bag of the cell, and the answer will be the lysosome, and that too autophagism one. Okay. So this is the all about the lysosome structure of the cell.